Hi. Hi. Y'all like my Marge Simpson I got going on? um, so here I am doing no sugar for October, and I think it's the 13th. That's morning, and also fasted, and I got pins and needles and like heart palpitations and like low blood pressure. And I've only fasted for like one day, and it's not even real fast. I mean, and the reason why I say it's not real fast is because, okay, so it's Saturday, and Thursday, I had this huge dinner, and I had a bison burger. And when I say burger, anytime you watch my videos, unless I specifically say I fell off my diet, was accidentally eating something, don't picture like a bun on my food or bread, like typical bread. Even if I say bread or biscuit, trust me, I mean it with like grains, or I mean grain free. So like sometimes I make it with almond flour, coconut flour, but that's not the case. This was just a meat patty, a bison meat patty I got from Trader Joe's. They're frozen, but you have to defrost it, and I cooked that on a flat iron grill, and I had it, and I also had, so that's all that was on there. And so Thursday I had this big dinner, and I had bok choy, kale, and spinach salad with my, remember I told you, if you watch my last video, that I'm not going completely without sugar. I mentioned the things that I still include in my diet, which was my dressing that has the honey in it. And because I have such a limited ingredient diet and I don't have a lot of time. So anyway, so I had my dressing on that, and then I was still like craving vegetables so bad. So I wound up taking that salad mix that I got from my local conventional grocery store, organic, and put it right on the grill, and sauteed that up right in the bison burger stuff. And then I was still really hungry, and so I took my riced cauliflower that's frozen from Trader Joe's, and I put that on the flat iron grill, and I ate that, and then I was finally satisfied. So that was Thursday, and so I was just planning on fasting from like just some hours on Friday from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So at 5:55 a.m., I had 4 ounces of some GT Synergy kombucha with chia seed. That was a strange experience. I had about 4 ounces of that. And I was really tired already. I've been tired, and I don't know if it's a side effect from the Humira. And today will be my last shot of the Humira, and I have to go without it. So hopefully I won't flare. Anyway, so I had that kombucha, and then at 6 p.m. I had some bone broth by Organic Bone Broth. I want to say Originals. I forget what it is, but it's common. And you can get it right at like most grocery stores. The turkey bone broth. So I had, I guess about 6 ounces of that. Actually, that was around 7 p.m. last night. So I'm not like, and other than the water I've been drinking, I don't really consider that a fast. So why I woke up with pins and needles and heart palpitations as if I have completely deprived my body. And I have had less. Normally I would get this, I guess, around day 2, and I've only had all water. But I had a huge dinner on Thursday, and then Friday I had that 4 ounces of kombucha, which kombucha has sugar in it, and it had chia seed in it. And like I said, it was a very strange experience. And so throughout the day, I only got in 7.5 cups, oh no, 8.5 cups of water. And I mentioned in my last video that I still have constipation, I guess. I mean, like I go, but it's really small and hard and difficult to get it's a lot of work for just, little results. And so 2 times I had less water. I went to the bathroom better the next day. So is it possible you can have too much water? It makes you constipated? That sounds weird. Maybe it's not related. Maybe it was something else that I ate and I didn't realize it triggered it or something. So sugar definitely seems like it helps me go to the bathroom. And maybe it's the type of sugar I eat, because for me, when I say sugar, I eat a lot of dried fruit, and I have been eliminating that from my diet. And I mean, when I say a lot, like, I spend too much money on dried fruit. And my dried fruit are blueberries, dried blueberry, the wild berries, and dry. And I get a lot of from Trader Joe's, and sometimes I get it from nutsonline.com. And I'll eat apricots and prunes. And I guess sometimes for some people that would give them runs or something, but it doesn't with me. It just normally just helps me stay regular. I guess, because I'm not eating it and I'm not regular. So, but I'm trying to eliminate this sugar so that I can have no inflammation in my body. And because everyone keeps saying that it's so bad and that actually can get better. It's early in the morning, so my eyes are still kind of extra puffy. I naturally have fat pockets underneath my eyes. So I'm like really cracking up with my March Simpson. Hopefully it's not annoying to anyone seeing my little cone head here. This is all my hair in here. And it's what I put on to keep it from breaking off at night. Anyway, that's a side note. So I was planning on, so I didn't, other than the bone broth, and I didn't feel like eating anything. So when I came home, I just drank some water. And so I should be breaking my fast this morning, but I'm really not hungry. And I've realized I didn't plan how to break my fast. So maybe I'll have some more bone broth or something. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, it's probably not healthy just to continue a fast that's not planned. I'm not sure, but whatever. So what I did decide to drink is I have some water in which I put this stuff that I got from Whole Foods called Calm, and it is magnesium. And I don't know a lot about it. I used to get my magnesium from my local health food store, and that was called, I forget what it was called. I'll mention that on another video. I probably did in one of my older ones when I talked about all the things I eat in my diet, being grain-free, a low-starch Ankylosing diet. So I'm opening magnesium water. I add it to the water. It'll help with my pins and needles and my shakes. And I walked a lot yesterday, more than normal, because I'm really, really tired, and it's been really bad. I haven't been walking a lot, which could be contributing to my constipation. I mean, I have like a step counter, and a couple days I didn't even get up to like 4,000 steps. And having a desk job doesn't help. So, but yesterday I got up to 12,000 steps. So I had cramps in my legs, which because I hadn't been used to it. I mean, I used to get minimum 10,000 every day, but I just been exhausted, and I was exhausted before. I think the no sugar, it happens sometimes. I'm not sure if, I know the Humira messes with my thyroid. I actually came up with having antibodies of thyroid the last time I was in Humira, and they wanted to put me on Synthroid. But then I got my levels to normal, and I would love to show you guys all this, except for I don't know how to do it because all my test results are on my phone, and I use my phone for video. But maybe I can print it out and show you that you can actually reverse your having Hashimoto's. So my body had attacked my thyroid, and the doctor said that even if I can get my T3s and 4s normal, the antibodies would never go away. Well, my antibodies went away, and I can't wait to meet with her, which is coming up. I have an appointment coming up in November, and so we can discuss what she said was impossible, because we never got a chance to discuss it since I had got she said she had never saw a test where I got my levels normal, but even though my antibodies were still there, she said for them to have been so high and so aggressive. So I had a lot of antibodies, and now I have no antibodies. So I was off the Humira, and I fasted. I was fasting regularly once a week and doing no grain. So there is a theory out there that going gluten-free can actually help level out your thyroid levels, but there's no evidence of ever getting rid of antibodies against your thyroid, according to my doctor. So I'm going to bring her some evidence. So she already has it. We're just going to discuss it. But since I'm back on Humira, maybe my thyroid is acting up, and that's why I have like these horrible sluggish attacks. And not having the sugar isn't helping. And I need to get my blood work done. I'd be excited to see what my blood work is in October, when I'm not doing any sugar. But for my procedure, I don't think I get a blood work done until November, right before my procedure. but I know everything's probably extremely low. My blood pressure is normally 90/60 if I have a cup of tea, and it'll drop down to like 87/50 regularly. So I normally have very, very low blood pressure, like sometimes scary low. And don't let me not have enough water. I look like I'm just dead. I scare the people who's taking my blood pressure. And I told you I already have very low sugar. So, oh, when I fast, I don't poop at all. So I don't know how my body knows. I'm trying to remember. Did I have a poo on? I think I did on Thursday, and I know I didn't yesterday. It's as if my body knows, like, I'm not eating before it's even officially a fast, you know? You know, when you fast, everything tastes delicious. This magnesium water tastes like soda. It tastes so sweet and delicious. So, anyway, I'm on day 12 or 13 of no sugar, but I am only on one day, and I am going to break this fast today. I don't see any point of continuing it. I am going to probably start doing 2-day fast for the month of November, depending, well, if my body starts flaring, I will be fasting like bone broth and just only having that for a whole week or something like that to get under control. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll do my best. And once I got a question and they wanted me to answer in another language. So if anybody knows how to do that, when I am not multilingual, I speak one language and I don't do a good job of that. And that's the American English language. And that's the only thing I know. I tried to learn sign language, but that's it. Anyway, here's the health